Hi, fourth graders. Mrs. Howland here, and today we're going to learn how to multiply two-digit multiples of 10 by two-digit numbers using a place value chart. Before we get started, here are a couple of terms to know before we go. The associative property is a math rule that says that the way in which factors are grouped in a multiplication problem does not change the product. Place value is the worth of each digit depending on where it lies in the number. Here we can see a place value chart showing ones, tens, and hundreds. Let's take these ideas and combine them with what we'll learn in today's lesson. Let's go! Let's work together to solve this problem. The first part, we are going to use the associative property to rewrite each expression. Now, if you remember, the associative property allows us to use the factors of a number to help us to multiply. What factors of 30 can we use to help us rewrite each expression? If you came up with 3 and 10, you are correct. Now we can use our factors to fill in the first two expressions. As you can see, the 10 is already in the expression, so we just need to add in our 3's. Now we will solve using the disk and then complete the number sentences. We will begin by showing 24 on our place value chart. We will do this by showing 4 in the ones place and 2 in the tens place. Now we need to show 10 times as much. If you remember from previous lessons, we will do so by moving each place value unit one place to the left. In this case, we will be moving the tens to the hundreds column and the ones to the tens column, so that we now have 2 hundreds and 4 tens. Now we still need to show 3 times as many. To show this, we will add 2 more groups of hundreds and 2 more groups of tens. We now have 6 hundreds and 12 tens. I can then bundle 10 tens to make 1 more hundred. We can now see that we have 7 hundreds, 2 tens, and 0 ones, which we can then use to complete our number sentence. Therefore, 30 times 24 is equal to 720. Using what we just learned, let's solve for 20 times 27. Let's start by breaking down the 20 into 20 equals 2 times 10. We now can express 20 times 27 as 10 times 2 times 27, or 2 times 10 times 27. Again, we can do this because we know how to multiply by 10 and 2, and by using the associative property, this lets us use the factors to help us multiply. Now let's move to the place value chart. We will start by showing 27 on the place value as 7 ones and 2 tens. We then need to show 10 times that amount. To do so, we will move each place value group one place value to the left. We will move the tens to the hundreds and the ones to the tens place, so that we now have 2 hundreds and 7 tens. Now we need to show 2 times that amount. We will do this by adding 1 more group of tens and 1 more group of hundreds. We can then change 10 groups of 10 to make 1 more hundred. If we add up our total, we now have 5 hundreds, 4 tens, and 0 ones, which means that 20 times 27 is equal to 540. Using what we've learned, let's see if you can walk me through this one. Do you remember what we can decompose the 20 into to make this easier to solve? That's right, we can multiply 2 times 10, which will give us 20. But don't forget, we still need to multiply that by 41. Now let's solve using our disk. How do we show 41 on our place value chart? That's right, we have 1 1 and 4 tens. Now who remembers the trick for multiplying by 10 in our place value chart? That's right, we move our tens to the hundreds place and our ones to the tens place, so that we now have 4 hundreds and 1 10. Now how do we show twice this amount? That's right, since we already have one group of each, to show twice the amount, we just need to add one more group of tens and one more group of hundreds, for a total of 8 hundreds, 2 tens, and 0 ones. Now we can use our answer to complete the expression of 2 times 10 times 41 is equal to 820. Therefore, 20 times 41 is equal to 820. Great job! I hope you feel a little bit more comfortable multiplying 2-digit multiples of 10. Thanks for watching. See you next time.